Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and I have some really cool little trick I found on Google Maps. Now this is on the Virginia Beach line, which has been abandoned for about 15 years now. If you notice, there's actually what you can do on Google Earth is that there's actually a timeline. So we can go back to the year 2015, this is now. I want to go in depth tour with each one of them if I can. If I go way back to... it's something that might glitch. No, let me go back. Hold on. Okay, the quality is a little bit bad, I know, but this is on the Virginia Beach line, which is way back in there. I'm trying to get a better quality. Okay. Okay, so here we go. This is what the Virginia Beach line used to look like back in 2006. The rail line wasn't really that overgrown at the time. But this is very, very interesting to look at, and I want to share for you guys. It does not look overgrown anymore. Because you can tell it looks in very good shape. And I'm going to zoom in for you guys. This is what the rail line used to look like back in 2006. It wasn't really overgrown as it used to be. But I'm going to be going back in time and see what the rail line used to look like. I already did like a little research, but look at that. Let me focus. Alright, there you go. This is where the Virginia Beach line used to look like, and if you know, I don't know if this works on Google Maps feature, but it does work on Google Earth as you can tell. So what you want to do is that you can actually usually click on this one right here. Oops, oh, I messed up. Let me go back. Alright, so you want to click on this right here to go back to historical imagery. But yeah, we're going to go follow this Virginia Beach line and see what we can actually explore way back in the day. And it wasn't that very overgrown. In fact, it wasn't even overgrown way back in the day. Everything was still in place at the time. There's actually quite interesting spots on this route. Now, nothing wrong around there, but this is basically what the entire overview of the rail line used to look like back in 2006. I'll be going way back in time. Of course, back in 2006, the quality was really bad, but the quality was kind of clear back in 2006, but this is... Okay, sorry for that misinterruption. My freaking camera ran out of memory. But we're going to continue the series with the Virginia Beach line used to look like, specifically the Virginia Beach line, what it used to look like. So, as you can tell, this is actually now right here. I don't know if I mentioned in my other video, but basically, this is where the trains used to work. Like, it went all the way down, but it ends just up here, by the way. There used to be a rail. I guess this is where there used to be a spur line where it used to connect it to the ocean front, because the rail line did serve for the Oceana Naval Station thing, and it used to ship all its products for the Navy, I guess you could say. So right here, it doesn't look that overgrown. One thing I want to mention is that this is what the tracks used to cross here, but apparently they do not anymore. You know, it's really sad to see the rail line just end right there. But although there's actually quite interesting routes, as I said before in my previous video, I want to show you guys. This may be a longer video, so I do apologize. But right now, look how new the railroad tracks look right now. They look. I don't see any whatsoever. I don't see any grass growing on there, except for a couple of spots. But other than that, that's what the rail line used to look like back then. Very, very interesting, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but the quality gets a little more bad. But it won't be that for long. But, you know, the reason why is that I'm gonna kill you, cat, I swear. I'm sorry about that. But anyways, right here, is the rail line, and as I said before, so the cat interrupted me. The reason why the quality is so dang bad is because this was back in 2006, so the quality was a little more bad. So, unfortunately, I do apologize for that. But, the rail line, you can kind of see it. I will show you guys where I'm pointing at right now. Right there is where the line still runs. But there is quite interesting routes in this line, actually. Now, we're going to go ahead and go back to the year, I guess we can go to 2002. Or, we'll go back to 2002 where the line was still used. I don't know why it's not. I don't know why what happened to that 2002 version. Oh well. We're gonna go continue back in 2003. I thought I saw the 2002 version, but apparently that's what it really looks like right here. Now, if we go back to 2004, we're gonna increase it. The quality gets a little more better, as you can tell. There's what the line used to look like back in 2006, 2007. Alright, let's go stick with 2003. This is actually where after the line was abandoned, about 1 year later. And the tracks, as of before, it's hard to tell because the quality is really bad because this was taking a very old image. But you can tell that the railroad tracks was absolutely in amazing shape back then. And I was very amazed by this, and I decided to share with this guys on YouTube. You know, I just always thought this could be, I like off camera, I always thought this was more like a time machine. Because you're going back in time and you're looking at what the world entire looked like back in the day. But man, it's quite interesting. And see, this is right here, and you can tell the rail line that goes along this road right here. It goes straight across. And it crosses. And it crosses, and that's it about that. And I said before, apologize for the bad quality. This is very old imagery. Back in 2003, we didn't have really good, great quality cameras back then, but plus this is way back in the day. So this is actually quite interesting. I'm glad that, I really think that this is absolutely amazing because of what Google did this for us. So thanks to, and also I do want to mention one more thing, is that I do thank Google. I give them a full shout out to them for making this possible. But okay, here we go. Alright, back in 2002, this is where the rail line was when it was still used. As you can tell, the line was absolutely in good shape back then. Here we go. Right here, it was in absolutely amazing shape back then. You can tell like there's little shinies on the tracks too when it was still used. And see, there's very shiny tracks or little glares that show the tracks used. And trust me, this is where trains used to run all the time. And I can't believe that I'm actually viewing this right now. You guys should be amazed by me. And also, I did want to mention one more thing. This is for Class J Video Productions, man. You should go ahead and watch this, man. Because if you're watching this right now, I'll be happy. You know, he used to love what the rail line used to look like back then. And I'm glad I'm able to show for him. And right here, it appears that the track actually crosses the main Norfolk Southern line. You can tell that there's actually two lines that cross it onto the main. It's actually on the main to the main line, and also there's actually 3 railroad tracks right here. This probably used to be an old rail car, or used to be an old, I guess you could call it a I don't know, I guess you could call it a old I guess this used to be a yard where I guess where the trains actually worked on back in the day. But man, I can't believe that this is actually possible. And you can tell that the tracks, I guess they cut off in between them. There's a lot of weird routes in this track, but you know, very, very interesting. And also, here's what's quite interesting right here is that we have little tanker cars. Now, this is very, very interesting. And you can tell that the tracks split off into this little rail yard, or this little facility. And look at that old tanker car sitting right here on the Virginia Beach line. Right there. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool, you guys? That's absolutely cool. And if we go, this is going to be the old, newer version of it. But, this is, okay, here we go. I never noticed it before, but here we got some, we got, this is the back in 2007. This is where there's actually still railroad crossing signals right here. This is a part of Virginia Beach line, so pretty interesting, right? And then we have we got some really cool railroad crossing with a mechanical bell on top. Pretty cool, right? Very, very cool. I just can't believe this is actually doing. This is absolutely amazing. And I want to show you guys what my starter point is. I started out South British Colonial Road, but apparently I don't want to show that right now because the quality is still a lot more better, but this is way back in the day. But now let's actually want to show you guys a newer image. This is what it looks like now. And apparently, as you guys can tell, it looks like that the crossing has been taken out by its foundation. It used to be right here. I do believe another one was somewhere. Okay, there's another one that was sitting right here, which is now gone. And the tracks do not cross here anymore. They've been completely torn out. This used to be all railroad track right here, and it's completely gone. And it's a shame. I really hope that Norfolk Southern, I hope that NS didn't, I hope they didn't, I hope they reuse those signals, because those signals look really cool, the mechanical bell. I don't know if it's electronic 1 or electronic 2 mechanical bell. But apparently, I don't know if the tankers have